Hi, it's Larissa with the Well Sessions, and I am here today to talk to you about the F This worksheet of my 2-page worksheet that I adapted from the work of Byron Katie and Catherine Weiss about thought inquiry. So you've heard me, if you're at this video, you know about it already, and what we're going to do today is look at question number 1. So if you've printed off your worksheets and you have them in front of you, or even if you want to pull them up on your phone or your computer, I wanted to go over this first page with you. So what you do is you think of a person or a situation that is triggering stress in you, okay? And you might think of a specific situation, okay? So my example tonight is going to be, or for today is going to be a nighttime example from getting my kids ready for bed post Christmas break. And it was like back to school, and I was feeling mad. Like, get in bed. You have to get in bed. It's almost 9 o'clock, and you have to get up early, and blah, 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 blah. So I had all of this going, and so then I'm pushing them, like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And they're like, oh gosh, you're the worst, right? So what you do is you identify that situation, identify the comfortable, uncomfortable feeling. And then what you're going to do is write down your thoughts. So number 1 is, in this situation, who confuses you, angers you, upsets you? That's my kids. I'm so mad because they need to focus on what they're doing, and they need to get their stuff together, and they need to get in bed on time. They need to get in bed on time. They need to understand how this works, okay? So in this situation, question 2, in this situation, how do you want them to change? You know, I want them to understand that if they don't go to bed, then they're going to be tired, and I just want them to like fall into place and just be easy and cooperative, right? All right, question 3. There are 8 questions, or 7, sorry. In this situation, what advice would you offer them? You know, okay, so I'm imagining myself standing there giving them advice. That's why I have my eyes closed. Like, okay, guys, you know, you really need to look at the time. You really need to think about this. You really need to focus on what you're doing. You need to stop messing around. You need to get in bed right away. So these are short statements. See how I'm making little short statements, and I'm trying to really think as if I was really there. What would I say, and what would I be thinking? Number 4, in order for me to feel better in that situation, what do I need my kids to think, say, feel, or do? I need them to think about me. I need them to feel tired. I need them to say, okay, mommy, and I need them to just be extremely compliant and do whatever I say, so that I can feel in control of my situation. All right, number 5, question 5. What do you think of them in this situation? Make a petty list. So in the situation, I think they are spoiled. I think they are bratty. I think they are bad. I mean, this is not the stuff that I actually think about my children, but I hope you can relate to like really pulling out that honest thread of, what do I really think right now? And this petty list is kind of just like, go for it, you know, go for it. I think that they, let's see, what else do I think of them in this moment? They are annoying, they're bad, they don't listen. Those are the kinds of things. So I would keep that list going potentially until I really felt like I got to the heart of it. And finally, number 6, what is it in the situation that you don't ever want to experience again? So closing my eyes again, imagining myself how frustrated. I don't want to feel frustrated with my kids. I don't want to feel out of control. I don't want to feel so rushed, etc. Okay? So that is how I would do page 1 on this quick, simple example. So there's a little more to it, but I think you got the idea. Pull it out, put your notebook out. I like to, you know, this page has like little spots you can see for each answer, and I personally don't like to write on it. That's just me. I like to write in my journal because then I can just freely, like free associate, whatever I want to say, and get to the core of it. So then once you've done this worksheet, you have to pick from all of those sentences, and sometimes I do more than one of them, but it's a process. So I start with one. What is the most distressful thought? So for me, I think the most distressful thought is they don't listen, and they are bad, or they kind of that petty list I made. So I'm going to work with that thought in the next video where I show you how to use the mirror page.